Hey guys, it's Ken Perry with the Knowledge Coop. Quick update for you on liability. 2014 is what I consider to be the biggest year of loan originator liability out there. The CFPB has power over loan originators, specifically LOs, like the actual human being LO. They have power over the LO through the Truth in Lending Act. And Truth in Lending Act it's one of the few laws, of all the laws that regulate us, it's one of the few that could actually reach straight past the company and go directly to the LO. And in fact, in January, as we were all paying attention to QM and LO comp, what a lot of people are missing is that the loan originator's NMLS ID number is now going on the recorded instrument. So the LO is actually going to be carried through the process. The LO, if I look at my loan in 5 years, and let's say I want to find out who the LO was, it's right there on my note. So I'm going to actually see that individual loan originator, which means that attorneys can find the individual loan originator if they look on the recorded document. Remember, recorded documents are public. They're recorded typically at the county, and they're public documents. And so if you have an attorney who really wants to get you, think of them going in and pulling a farm list for marketing purposes to actually pull the farm list of each loan originator and every one of their loans. You can start seeing how easy it is to dig this stuff up. And so as we go through 2014, keep in mind that liability on the originator is something that we should be paying attention to. So loan officers up until now have, in some cases, kind of backed off of the whole I love compliance thing. Loan officers have really stayed on the old, my company's gonna get busted, so I just have to kind of do my thing, and hopefully I don't, my company doesn't go down or whatever. But now it really can't be that way. Now originators have to start paying attention to compliance. That means at their company, compliance becomes something that they are looking at to find out, is this a company I want to work for? If an LO works for a company doing things wrong, let's say paying people wrong, if the company is paying you incorrectly and in violation of the Truth in Lending Act loan originator compensation rule, then the loan originator being paid that money is held liable. And so it's something we have to pay attention to. My encouragement for 2014 is that every loan officer take a look at the laws that regulate them and figure out, are there certain laws that I should be watching out for? My recommendation is start with the Truth in Lending Act. One last thing I would tell you on liability, branch managers. Branch managers for so long, in so many cases, have been the highest producing loan officer who just gets the title branch manager, and under the LO comp stuff, it's so that we can pay them more for their management. What I will tell you is a lot of states and the CFPB are looking at this as a major supervisory position. They're looking at that branch manager and saying, how much education has that branch manager received on leadership, on all these laws that you have to be compliant with? Did we just treat them like every other LO, or are we doing significant things to increase their ability to manage people? Branch managers are not just producing loan officers. These are people in charge of maintaining the compliance of the office and leading the people of the office. And so it's my recommendation for every company to take a look at their branch managers and make sure that they're training them. Now, one additional thing on this is maybe you are already training them. Document that training. If you are a company right now, if you're a CEO or compliance officer who's looking at this, document the training your LOs and your regional managers, your local managers have received. You should be documenting that somewhere that's easily and readily accessible, where you can grab that out and just pass it over to the CFPB when they ask. So if you're already doing the training, just take that next step and document the training your branch managers have received. A lot of our clients fly their branch managers in and they have a big meeting. Document that meeting. What happened at the meeting? What did we talk about? Just a huge thing for compliance that LOs and managers this year are able to prove that they've been trained on things, that they know what they're doing, and that they are in compliance. We need a culture of compliance in the industry. Let 2014 be the time that we do that. So it's a brief update for you. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the coop.